everybody, I'm Ross. Welcome back to the den, and you guessed it, it's time to get back to making more work on my model railway. Now hopefully you guys can hear me okay because I'm kind of far from my camera and I find the voice pickup is better from the screen side versus the non-screen side. And if there is trouble here, I will play back and post-edit and kind of do my best to put in some closed caption or something. At any rate, in this video today, I'm going to be finishing up these sides of the tables because I got this blue foam picked up today, already set to go. I also found some that backing, this thin stuff here of plywood. I forgot I had like a large section I took a chunk out of in my cabin. So that'll be used to help finish that sections of the backdrop and whatever's left over to finish here and over there. And if I get time today, and I'm hoping I do, I want to break out what's in this box and explain how this almost turned into $180 shipping for just a roundhouse kit. Oops, did I say that out loud? A roundhouse kit. Ooh, spoilers now. So yeah, let me get to this pile of stuff that was the remaining bit from my folks' place off of these tables and get these foam ready. So first of all, I want to do this quick sweep down because I can use the buzzword's already the dust buster, but these are the finer details. And I'm telling you, this push broom here is great, not just for this, but for doing up your basement floors. Now, I'm not too concerned about putting foam underneath the back here, even though I have it set for foam. Actually, that might be easier just to cut the notches in for the foam and then stick everything together, and then, yeah, that'd probably be a better way for me to go. Maybe. We'll see how things fit. Okay, first piece of foam. Let's get her set up. Now what I want to do is make sure I'm on this line with this edge. Excellent. Yeah, these ones come with some overlapping bits. So this back overlapping bit's going to be face down. And then I'm going to go with my line here. Grab this saw, that's why I leave it down here. And I hope my line's straight. And just snap like so. And as we can see, but you can see it from up there, my line went a little crooked, but that's okay. That's okay. What I should have done was nick it there and then nick it there and draw a line. And I totally forgot I have my little workbench with me, my portable workbench. So that's going to take a hell of a lot of editing here. I'm going to mark down, but maybe be a little professional with my build here because I build this for myself. I don't care if I have too many inaccuracies. If I was building all this for somebody else, I would definitely be a lot more professional than this. A lot more professional. But again, because for me, it's like, eh. Now I had a marker here. And this should just slide in. Oh dear. There we go. Oh. There we go. And didn't work that much since I last placed it. Perfect. Alrighty, now I'm going to go with my saw and make a mess on the floor once more. and zip right along here with my saw. Get that over with. Of course, we will sweep up the mess. And then, instead of pulling it back out with the glue, I can actually just lift it up enough, get enough glue of that tub surround caulking in there, smear it, and get it down to stay put because it's already pinched enough at the back. And by the time we get that backboard over here too, it's going to help keep that down as well. Hey. So this piece I will save for over here, because that should just fit in that remaining bit of stuff. Actually, you know what? I can do a trial fit right now. Let's get this out of the way. Now this is going to be a bit of a fun bit. Let's just see now. This edge, I kind of want this to the back. This I can just line up. Hopefully that'll be a lot straighter. Now a moment of truth. That's going to be lined up just like so. Good. Small adjustment needed here, but that's okay. That's okay. Now the fun part is I have some leftover caulking here. I'm going to start using for glue, but I need something to act as a brush. This will work. Ooh, well, we'll have that foam under here too. Why not? Do I have enough? Do I have enough? Get started. And that's all of it. Normally, even with liquid nails, you would zigzag it, but I'm going to keep it budget friendly here, and because the way I built this up now, I'm kind of going, yeah, I can lock it down there. I just need to lock down the front. And I'm just going to spread this like so. Get a good piece down here, leftovers. And we'll set that down. And get some weight on here. Okay, you can carefully sit here. And I want something else heavy. Actually, you know what? This should help reduce dents and divots. Okay. Time for this next one. Swirly with. Hopefully that's enough weight to hold this all down and let this dry. So while that's all drying, time to move to the next fun part.
All you bold heroes, give an ear to my song, and we'll sing in the praise of good brandy and rum. There's a clear crystal fountain near England shall roll. Give me the punch ladle, I'll fathom the bowl. I'll fathom the bowl. I'll fathom the bowl. Give brandy from Jamaica comes rum. Sweet oranges and apples from Portugal come. But stout and strong cider are England's control. Give me the punch ladle, I'll fathom the bow. I'll fathom the bow. I'll fathom the bow. Give me the punch ladle, I'll fathom the bow. My man, he do disturb me when I'm laid at my ease. He does as he likes and he says as he please. That man, he's a devil, he's black as the coal. Give me the punch ladle, I'll fathom the bow. I'll fathom the bow.
So unfortunately, I ran out of enough of that plywood to finish that back end. I need 46 inches and I got 40, but that's okay. Take a break from table construction and we'll pivot around to down here. So we can see we have my turntable at last. Saves me buying one. We have the roundhouse bit I forgot to pack before. It's set in place temporarily. And as you can see, everything sits lower than the foam. Originally, I was going to cut out carefully with a hammer and chisel and make a level section for the foam to come down and this would all sit flush, but that's a lot of hard work, and I'm trying to think of what's a better workaround. Well, because this foam is 1 inch, I'm going to use believe that was, am I saying this right, 3/8 plywood? If I get 3/8 plywood on top, sitting below these, that should bring it up flush. And I have some scraps of that, so let's just find some and see if it gets a piece of the fit. So instead of going with 3/8, I found some 1/2 inch. Because I did a quick measurement and 3/8 wasn't going to be enough. I believe 1/2 inch will do. Now what you're looking at here is a trace out, but I didn't cut on the line, I cut it on the inside more, so when I slap this down, I'm not quite fighting to get it all in place. Except for here, I actually might have to a little bit. Okay, so that's that, and this fella will sit here, and by golly, that is almost a perfect height. If only I can get it to go up just a little more. Because I want to be flush with, the foam can push down a little bit too, I guess. But yeah, I want to get it flush with the foam if I can, so they're bringing it up a little more like that. Now, I have scraps of that thin stuff. Alright, here's that piece of scrap with some bathroom surround still stuck to it. Put this side down so it doesn't cake the plastic. Will this be enough? It'll sit it a little higher, but that's okay. So, another shim I shall make. So it's been a few weeks later. I'm going to be installing this turntable down now permanently, and this kit and that kit. I was able to find some number 4 screws, which just fit nice into these holes. However, because I'm worried about this stuff, as you can see, springing here, solid there, but yeah, the one piece of board is slightly warped. I'm going to be fastening them shims down with these 1 inch number 6s, and once that's done, I'm going to put these number 4s into place. So just make sure it's set there. Drill some holes, set that one in. One thing I wish I did have was a number 4 countersink bit. I have a number 6, but I'm missing a screw out of it. So I want to get these screw heads down flush, and I'm going to put one here and here just to start. So let's see, that's where the connectors are going to run. dust buster. So I gotta watch my stepping now here too, as I have water leaking in my basement. We've got water coming in all week. There we go. Okay, number 6 is. Hopefully these ones will go all the way through. Should have got the longer ones. These ones will just reach. There we go. We're still sitting there good. Okay. I'm going to put one more about here and about here, just so it's not kind of going to warp left or right on the other sides. So this should just sit in like so. I do have a little bit of wiggle room here. So this track's in place, because this will help line it up. And this one. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Will this drill bit fit through these holes? Oh, they do. Nice. Okay, well, there's wee number 4s here. Oh my, I'm wanting a really small Phillips head for that. Not Phillips head, Robinson head. Let's see if we can find one here. I thought I packed one. Hand driving action it is. I think I got the right one. Oh no, I need smaller. I need much smaller. Dang. Okay. I'm gonna go find something out in the shed. Well, lucky me. I remember I had another bit set and I got a number 0 here. Let's just hope it'll work in this bit housing. Just a little rusty. There we go. So that's the one in. Excellent. Be very, very careful on the throttle with that, because I don't want to crush this in. I just want to sit it in flush into those recesses there. Those. I think there's really a flex track inside of this here. So this shouldn't just going to get there. Okay, I've run into a slight problem. I'm not biting in anything there on the drill bit. So if I put one of these 1-inchers in there, will I bite into something still? No, nothing at all. So that's not good. So how can I remedy this? Yeah, because I gave it a fair bit of play. If I stick it here, or this way, I can drill a hole, bite into some wood. So how much would it offset all of this, though? And if we shim it this or shift it this way, try it here. Okay, so that's my turntable now secure. Which is great. And it's still moving good. I will at a later date go back, get a smaller bit, and drill the holes down through here. So I got some wires up through. And they should, that should just clear there. I was worried about this one. Nice, so it's secured. Yeah, that seems to be pretty good there. Now the fun bit begins. It's to readjust this a little bit. And this one. So eventually these are going to be sitting straight, somewhat straight into this and nice and tight together. So let's get this first base out of here. And take this one out too. Gonna finish building that kit. And I'm gonna do it with the turntable shims. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, drill them through. Same thing with the other side. And then I'm going to drill some holes in this and set this one in as well. Okay, everything's all fastened down and in place. First one's set up again. Oh, excuse me, stuffy nose. Get this set up in place so it all feels nice. I want to say about there. Now with this one, let's see if we got everything glued properly. Now set a lot more level and bounce. Perfect. So yeah. Gotta screw that one down too at some point. Get this locomotive out of the way. Now normally when we put these kits together, these wall edges should be sitting flush with each other. Supposedly, right? Of course, older kit versus newer generation kit. Both the same, I'm sure. So, let's set this one here. For some reason, these two don't sit flush with each other. Plenty of space. That's close enough there. Okay. Now I'm gonna drill a hole through this. Be a little easier with that one because I don't got the trussels up like I do in this one. Move this over a little bit so you can see what actually I'm doing. There. So I'm hoping when I put the screw in, it should just, hide away out of sight. If it doesn't hide away out of sight, I'll just put a little piece of something over it. Make it invisible, Okay, there's that one in place. Another one out here. Oops. Dish the plastic a little bit. Alright. I really should have one up at the front too, though. So my countersink comes in handy. I'll leave that for now. Alright, so now that my sump pump's done doing its run and cutting out the mic, this section is now sitting in, this section is now sitting in. At a later date, I'm going to try and see if I can't find some kind of props, because I want to put a screw here and here, and here and here up at the front, because this front's a little high, and this one's good. But the back corner here, it's sitting down a little bit, even before I put the screw in, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna monkey around with that, see how things go. So thanks for watching, folks. This is a major step into a long journey yet ahead to come. The yard is coming together. I need one more kit for there, and I'm going to need to order some more track. I want to get my hands on some flex track, but I gotta get that kit first, and then from there kind of reorganize everything, because right now having two separate maintenance tracks, or a maintenance track and a refueling station, doesn't really make much sense when you can do that in the roundhouse too, right? So I'm going to figure something out new for that. So until then, take care and keep safe.